worked or not. So I glued up last time 2 pieces of wood, and I had to tape them as the glue dried. And I glued the same amount of surface area with wood glue as I glued with hot glue. So the same amount of contact point between the 2 glues. Same kind of wood. And we're going to test them by pressing down to see when they shear, so when they slide apart. And hopefully, because I'm just spouting off lies otherwise, that the wood glue is substantially stronger. So you guys didn't see this last time. I had an old hydraulic press gauge in the back for whatever reason, because these are very expensive, so I was very excited when I found this. And I, not so professionally, installed it onto our hydraulic press with a bunch of adapters. And now we can see from 0 to 600 pounds instead of 0 to 20,000. So you're actually going to see that needle move up and down. But this press can press with 20,000 pounds of force. So that means we can go way beyond this gauge. So I put a little red zone in here, so if you guys are ever using this and you're pressing something down, if you start to go over 500 pounds, we need to stop, because this is way more powerful than the gauge, and if we go past that 600 pound limit on the gauge, this gauge will probably break. So it'll just stop working altogether. It is not brand new, so it doesn't zero out anymore. It zeroes at 12 pounds. So whatever our total is, we're just going to subtract 12 from it, and that gives us our total for PSI. So when you guys are going to use it, because you guys are going to use it to test your own tower, you have a little handle in the hydraulic pump. I want to check to make sure that it is locked down. If this thing is open, that means there's air in the system, and when you start pumping, oil is going to start to drip out the backside, and it's going to smell like oil. And you say, hey, why does it smell like oil? Because you didn't close that valve. So close that, so now it's sealed, and then I can adjust the height. So I need a couple little blocks for some risers. Can I put 2 in there? Yeah. So this one is going to be, this is the hot glue. So let's see how strong hot glue is. It's probably not going to be that strong. So I locked it, and now I'm going to add pressure until it's barely reaching the top to hold it in place. So now I have a little bit of pressure on there. It's reading at 30 pounds minus 12, so not a lot of pounds of pressure, just kind of barely pinching it in between the 2 pieces. You're going to see this needle move up, and we're going to see where this thing fails. It probably is not going to hold a lot. If you can't see, get to where you can see. So I'm going to slowly add weight onto it. My gauge is reading at 50 pounds. My gauge is reading at, oh, I heard a little snap, about 70 pounds of pressure, and then I can see this thing is starting to pull apart. I'm going to see, oh. So it held 70 pounds of pressure minus 12, so 58 pounds of pressure if you had that amount of material glued together. You can see it broke right on that glue connection. So that was our weakest point. It didn't break on the wood, it broke right on our glue spot. So that was anticlimactic because it wasn't very strong at all.
You just said that.
So now let's release the pressure, and we'll put a piece that's wood glued together. So again, wood glue takes a while to dry, but it should be substantially stronger than our hot glue. So we're looking at the connection piece. I have some pressure on it. It's below 50. So we're at 100.
Oh.
We're at 120.
Oh.
We're at
I see it bending.
It's bending.
We're at,
Whoa!
See, that was cool.
oh my goodness.
That was fun. Okay,
That was awesome.
you know what? Boring.
Now that is what you get for a video.
The other piece like flew somewhere else.
Oh, I forgot. You're in here.
Oh my gosh. That was awesome. But it didn't break at the, did it break at the glue or did it break at the
So this is interesting. So it broke at the glue again. So I'm thinking I didn't really glue this together that well. But you can still see that the glue itself was pretty strong. Now what I did in another class is when I tested it, and this is a good example, is if you have enough pressure on your glue joint, when the thing breaks, it actually breaks at the material, not at the glue joint. This one held, I think, 160 before the wood actually broke. This one was like, what, 120-ish before the glue actually broke. So the glue itself is still stronger, but if you do it well enough, then those pieces are glued together permanently and then the wood breaks. That's kind of an interesting tidbit. So wood glue is definitely stronger. So how are we going to make our connections really, really strong?
Use wood glue.
Use wood glue when you can. Hot glue is a lot faster, but wood glue is a whole lot stronger.